What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We've got a super fun one for you today. We're going to be taking you around showing you all of the different multi-generational houses that are available in the Greater Sacramento area. So we're going to take you to 4 different builders. We're going to show you what each one of those builders offers as it relates to their multi-generational option. We're going to jump into the map, show you where all of these different multi-generational options are in the Greater Sacramento Metro.
Make sure you stick around until the very end because we're going to show you this gorgeous house that's 5 bedrooms and it's absolutely stunning.
Let's check it out.
All right, so we're at Communal right now in West Roseville. Today I'm going to show you their next gen home. It's called the Rubia. It's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom with its own full next gen suite with exterior entrance from the outside. So we'll check out the next gen part of the home first. All right, so coming in right off of the entryway to my left, you're going to have the next gen portion of this home. Now coming in here, right here you have exterior access from the outside. So this, you can close this off. It can be completely separate if you want it to be, but that'll give them entrance from the outside of the home. Right here, you kind of have the little living room concept that they have going on. And then around this way, you've got a stackable washer and dryer unit right here. So this whole unit is kind of self-contained for that. Then you've got the small little kitchenette area. This one only has really a mini fridge and a sink, so it's not as fancy as some of the other next gen units that we've seen. And this is kind of a smaller area for a kitchen, but you do have that option here where you could put either a microwave on the countertop, an air fryer, or something so you could technically cook in here. And then coming back further, this is a pretty decent sized bedroom. You've got a standard kind of normal secondary bedroom style closet over there. And then coming into the bathroom, you've got your own bathroom with a full shower. You've got the toilet, and then you've got a little sink vanity right here. Perfect for storing all of your stuff, and really that kind of self-contains this unit. All right, now coming back out into the entryway of the home, we're gonna go back towards the back exterior part of the home. Now right here off to my right, you've got a half bathroom downstairs. So if you've got guests over, you're entertaining, they don't have to go into the next gen bathroom and they don't have to go upstairs to your other bathrooms, which is really nice. Right here, you've got a coat closet. And then coming back into the back part of the home, you've got a big kind of open great room concept. So you've got dining area, you've got living room, and then you've got the kitchen right over here. Now, one thing I really love about this kitchen is you have a big kitchen island. The nice thing about this island is that you don't have a sink in it. You don't really have a cooktop in it. So you have a perfect space for if you're kind of making Christmas cookies or if you're baking, you have a really big prep island that you can kind of work off of, which is really, really nice. Now, one of the nice things about Kehovnanian is that a lot of the things that you see are going to be included in this home. So one of the nice things is like the backsplashes are typical. That's something that you're not gonna have to pay extra for. All of the little nuanced finish and features that a lot of other builders would nickel and dime you for, you're not gonna have that experience at this builder here. Now coming back here a little bit further into the kitchen, you've got a full pantry right here. You've got a kind of a little landing spot over here where you can drop your purse, drop your bag, as you're coming in from the garage access. So then you have the gray area that's split by the dining room area right here. So you have a pretty big space where you can fit a decent sized table. You can also put stools around the island, which is nice. And then you've got your living room over here, which is a really nice sized living room. You've got tons of beautiful windows that let in a lot of natural light into this space. It's very, very light and kind of airy. But you've got 2 windows that kind of frame that wall to really kind of give you just kind of a nice ambiance feel in this room. All right, so coming upstairs, you've got right off of the stairs, you've got this really nice loft. Now, this loft is a pretty big loft. It's awesome for like a second living room space or a playroom for your kiddos. It has a nice little window out to the front of the house. Tons of natural light up here, so it's not a dark hole, which is really nice too. Now coming this way, we're gonna go to the secondary bedrooms. All right, so the first bedroom is going to be situated towards the front of the house. Now the nice thing about this bedroom is you have a really big window that opens towards the front of the house, offering a ton of natural light in here. You've got really high ceilings, You've got a nice little closet over here, but you can see this room is staged with a full-size bed, and you still have a ton of space on both sides of the bed. So this is a really great size room. All right, now coming into the next secondary bedroom upstairs, it's gonna be right next to the last bedroom that we were in. It's a little bit smaller than the last bedroom, but still has really high ceilings. You've got a nice size closet. It's still a pretty decent sized room, even though it's a little bit smaller than the last one. Then coming out from the two front kiddos' bedrooms, you've got kind of this like open landing area up here. Nice, you have a ton of nice cabinets. You've got a bathroom right here for your kiddos. It's got a 2-sink vanity, which is really nice. You've got your toilet, you've got your shower over tub in there. And then coming off this way, you've got your laundry room upstairs, so you don't have to cart laundry up and down the stairs, which is super nice. Decent sized laundry room as well. Then right here you've got a linen closet, so if you folding the towels from there, you can just kind of throw them in there really quick, super convenient. Now coming back this way, we're gonna go into the master bedroom. All right, so coming into the master bedroom is gonna be in the back of the house. It's a really big size room. You've got some really large furniture pieces in here, how they have it staged with a king size bed. So you have a ton of space in here. Coming into the bathroom, you've got a decent sized bathroom right here. You've got really nice fixtures and finishes. You've got your shower. You have this kind of little inlet right here, which when we first saw this house, we saw it in a non-staged version. Didn't really know what this was for, but they put a dresser in here, which is really convenient because if you're getting ready, you've got your closet back this way. You can put a dresser in here so you don't really have to leave the bathroom to finish getting ready, which is super nice. You've got a pretty big size closet in here, perfect for sharing with you and your husband. Definitely enough space. All right, so now that I've showed you this beautiful house, one thing that I do want to make sure I mention is that one thing Lance will show you a little bit later on in the video is K Hovnanian also builds a next-gen home that's a single story. Now that's going to be at a different development. We will show you that one later. So if you're interested in a next-gen home and you don't want the 2-story situation, you can find that with K Hovnanian in a single story. Most builders usually only build next-gen homes in a 2-story home in the Greater Sacramento area, but we did find one that's built by K Hovnanian that is a single story that we'll make sure we show you later. So make sure you stick around to see that one. All right, now the next gen home that we are at Lennar right now. Now Lennar has a couple of different next gen homes, so this one that we're gonna show you could be different than some of the other ones that are out there sprinkled across the Sacramento metro area. But this is a great home. It's a 3,500 square foot home. It's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom. So one of the things I really like about this home is how big the next gen suite is, so we'll get to that in a minute. But when you first come into this home, you've got this kind of big open entry area. You've got a coat closet right here. You can put a little entry table right here to kind of have a drop-off station when you come in. That's super nice. And now coming into the main part of the home, you've got your dining room area over here, which is nice because it kind of leaves you more open space towards the back of the home. It's not as squished as what we've seen in some of them. So then going back towards the back part of the home, you've got this massive kitchen with this giant island. Now this island has 8 bar stools that are seated around it right now. So you have really a ton of space. If you want to just have everybody eat at your island, you can have that. You also have 2 ovens over there. You've got a microwave that's down lower. You also have a walk-in pantry that's super nice. I love it because of how massive it is. It has a ton of storage with all the cabinetry around it. But just a really, really gorgeous, beautiful, well-done kitchen. Now going this way, you've got the family room. This family room is again pretty big compared to what we've seen in a lot of the next gen homes. Now, usually with next gen, because that downstairs suite usually takes up a big portion of the square footage downstairs, sometimes these areas can feel a little cramped or a little squished, but not in this home. You have a giant area over here where you can put a really big sectional size couch, as well as your big screen TV, and kind of have that nice great room open concept in here, which is really, really nice. All right, now coming into the next gen suite, but before we get there, you have this half bathroom right here. Perfect if you have guests over because they don't have to go into the next gen suite to use a bathroom and they don't have to go upstairs to use your bathroom. So that's really, really nice. Now coming in here, This is probably one of the nicest Lennar Next Gens that we've seen just because of how big the area is in this portion of the home. So you can close off this door, and then this is its own separate unit where if whoever's living here doesn't have to go out there if they don't want to. You do have your own little kitchenette here. You've got a full-size refrigerator, you've got a sink, and you've got a microwave. The only downside to Lennar is you don't have a dishwasher, you don't have an oven, and you don't have the cooktop in here. Whoever's living in here will either have to hand wash their dishes in the small sink, or they'll have to go out to the main part of the home to do that, as well as if you're gonna cook in an oven or cook on a cooktop. So that's just something to keep in mind. But this one does have decent counter space in here, so that's super nice too. Coming into the rest of the kind of great room concept in this Next Gen suite, you've got a really big size living room space area in here, which is super nice. Probably one of the bigger ones that we've seen. You've got this door back here. Now this is the door for whoever's living here. This is the door from exterior entrance into this part of the home. So that's super nice. They don't have to come in through the front door if they don't want to. They can park in their little stall in the garage. They can come out the garage door there, walk across, and then come in directly into the home. So that's really, really nice. You also have this decent size dining room area where you can actually fit a pretty good size round table. You could get even a little bigger one than what they have shown. You could definitely fit 4 or 5 chairs around this table in this space. All right, now going into the rest of the Next Gen suite, you've got a full bathroom right here. You've got a single vanity sink, a toilet, and a shower right here. Coming back a little bit further, you've got a space for a stackable washer and dryer unit. So they don't have to go upstairs to use the laundry room. They have their own laundry space right here. And then coming into the bedroom, you've got this really big bedroom in here. You know, you could definitely fit, I think they have a queen size bed. You could definitely fit a king size bed in here if you wanted to. Again, they have 2 really big, kind of bulky side tables, almost dressers like in here, but you could do a bigger bed in here if you needed to. You do have the space. You also have a decent sized walk-in closet, which is really nice. And then you also have exterior access to the backyard from the bedroom in this suite. So this door walks out into the covered patio area, but they can go out there, they can enjoy the backyard without having to walk all the way through the main part of the house. So that's super nice. All right, now coming upstairs, you've got this really big open landing area right here. And then to the right, you have this giant loft area with tons of natural light. You've got 2 big windows that face the street as well as a window that faces the side. This is a really nice area to set up as a second living room space. So if you've got a bunch of kiddos, this is great because you can kind of set up a TV up here, a nice couch, and they can have their own little living room area where they can hang out, watch their shows. So while you're downstairs watching your shows, you're not having to hear or watch what they're watching. Just kind of creates that second living room area that's great for kiddos, or a playroom up here. Kind of keep the mess away from the main part of the house. That's super nice too. One thing we have seen a family do who bought a Lennar Next Gen home is if you need a 5th bedroom, you can close this off. Now the builder doesn't do it, but you can do it with a handyman or a general contractor where you can kind of throw up a wall here, throw up a wall over here, and then create a door entry and build out a closet. So if you do need a 5th bedroom, you can take the loft away and you can actually build a 5th bedroom here if that's something that you need for your larger family. All right, now coming into the master bedroom, you have this giant master bedroom. It's really, really big. Just to kind of give some context as to how big it is, they don't even have nightstands on either side of this bed. They have full-size dressers. So it's a really big space. You've got 2 full-size dressers, a king-size bed. In the back corner, you also have a sitting chair. So you have a ton of space in here to create kind of that spa-like retreat getaway. It's super, super nice, really big. All right, now coming into the master bathroom, you've got his and hers vanities. You've got a little makeup area. Super nice. You've got your water closet back there. You also have a tub and a shower here. So a lot of the Next Gen homes that we've shown in this video so far haven't had the feature of having a separate tub in the master bathroom. So if that's something you're looking for, that is something that Lennar offers. So just kind of keep that in mind that we haven't seen that in a lot of them, but in this floor plan, you do get kind of that big spa retreat getaway feel, which is super nice. Another thing I really like about this specific floor plan is you've got his and hers separate walk-in closets. They're giant. You have a ton of space in there to kind of fill up. You know, I don't even think most men probably don't have that many clothes to put in their side of the closet. That's just how massive they are. All right, so now we'll show you the rest of the bedrooms in this home. So going down this hallway, you're gonna have your secondary bedrooms. Now the first bedroom is going to be right off of here. These bedrooms have really big walk-in closets. They're also a decent size. You also have high ceilings in this house too. That's something that I haven't mentioned yet. But you do have that kind of big open airy feel, which is really, really nice. All right, coming down this way, you've got your secondary bathroom up here. So you've got dual vanity, you've got a shower over tub as well as the water closet, and that has a separate door so you can close off the shower part if you've got a kiddo showering. Maybe you've got another kiddo that needs to brush their teeth. I really love bathrooms that are set up that way because multiple people can be using the bathroom at the same time, so that's super handy and helpful. Then at the end of the hallway, you have your last kiddo's bedroom. Now this is again a really decent sized room with a big walk-in closet, super nice, and those high ceilings. So if you do have to fit multiple kiddos into one of these bedrooms, the nice thing is that you can set up bunk beds in here. You don't have to worry about the height when it comes to the second bunk. That kid's gonna still have a ton of space up there. So you can install ceiling fans in here and not really have to worry about it as much. That's super nice. All right, and then last but not least, the last thing to show you up here is gonna be this laundry room. Now this laundry room is massive. So you've got a sink in here, you've got space for your washer and dryer, and then you have this kind of open like utility kind of storage area where you could do baskets, you could fold towels and put them up here, but just really this giant area in your laundry room, which is really, really awesome if you have a ton of stuff you gotta store or you need extra storage up here. So that's something that's really nice about this house.
All right, so we are at probably one of my favorite builders that does the next gen home, which is gonna be JMC. Now we're over here in kind of the West Roseville, kind of Northwest Roseville area. This is their Sagebrook community. So this is gonna be their Residence 3 floor plan. Now, this is probably by far my favorite JMC home that I've walked through to date. So this is a 4-bedroom, 4.5 bathroom. It's a little over 3,000 square feet. The cool thing about these communities out here by JMC is they are gonna be on a little bit larger lots than you typically see in a lot of new construction communities. Now this particular home is gonna be right in that kind of like low 900,000 range, but this is gonna stick with today's theme of the multi-gen or the guest suite kind of home. So they're probably the main reason, and you guys saw it the last video that we just did in Rockland by JMC. Lauren was out there, she showed us their next gen suite. So you'll see it here in a second, but coming into this house, you're greeted by a kind of nice open area. Now, not a huge fan of the decorating choices, but you've got a nice little wraparound staircase. We'll head up there in a second because there's some pretty cool stuff up there. But coming into this main living area, right when you come into the room, you're gonna have entrance to the garage, which is going to be entrance into your 2-car garage for the main living area. You're gonna have a half bathroom that's gonna be down here for the guest, and then you're gonna have your living room. Now, this particular layout of living room, kitchen, and dining area is gonna be, it's gonna feel a little choppy, but you'll see why in a little bit, because this particular house has a guest suite, but it also has a downstairs master, which is another reason why I think I love this house, is you can put all the kids upstairs, they have their entire living space up there, and you just really never have to go upstairs if you don't need to. But you've got fireplace, you've got a main living area. They did a really cool job with some brick in here, but then coming into this main kitchen area, you've got nice, white, clean cabinetry, clean lines, backsplash. JMC puts together a really nice home. You got a nice big island. You could probably fit 3 or 4 bar stools right here. You do have a sink in the island, so that does take up some of your cooking space or your kind of prep space. You've got nice range. You've got a set of pantry cabinets over here. You've got fridge, oven, so you kind of got a double oven set up right over here. And then you're gonna have your bigger pantry closet, which I know is one of Lauren's absolute favorite things about most of these houses that we walk into, is having a full pantry where you can kind of actually see what you have instead of just kind of like searching around through the cabinet. Now, behind me is the laundry room. We're gonna check out the guest suite portion of this house first. Then we're gonna take you into the back master, and then we're gonna go upstairs and check out. So coming into this area, you are sharing the laundry room with the guest suite. So, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, sometimes we walk into some of these JMC homes and the guest unit has their own stackable washer and dryer. This particular setup, they have it, it's a combined unit, but the nice thing is upstairs does have its own laundry area. So coming into this area is gonna be the guest suite part of the house. The nice thing about JMC, and one of the things that I think makes them unique, is they've got full-fledged kitchen. Full dishwasher, full sink, full oven range cooktop. You've got a microwave and a full-size refrigerator. So sometimes you see them and they've got mini fridges or they've got sinks, no dishwasher. You're having whoever's living in that area doing a lot of like their own, you know, hand washing of their dishes. This right here is a fully functioning kitchen. You got a nice little dining area right here, and then you've got your living space before you go into the back. Now, the cool thing is you do have a separate entrance on the opposite side of the house into this room, and you also have a separate entrance into the third car garage aspect of this house as well too. So both are really unique features that maybe, you know, I would say some of these other builders get it right about 80% of the time, but they're missing a couple of these things. So JMC is one of the only builders that actually has a full cooktop in these you know, guest suites. Now, the cool thing also about this one is you've got 2 exterior access points. You also have an exterior access to a side yard from the dining area. You're also gonna have another exterior access point to the backyard from the master, or from the main bedroom. As we come back here, you're gonna have a full bathroom that's gonna be attached to the suite. So you got single vanity sink, toilet, shower, and then coming all the way into the main living area, you're gonna have closet, and then you're gonna have the main bedroom. So, you know, again, closet's not the greatest or not the biggest, but for everything being self-contained to this unit, it's one of the best. All right, so coming out of that guest suite, which is pretty awesome, we're gonna head into the master. Now, the master's also gonna be on the main level of the house. So that's probably my second favorite thing about this house, is you've got a really awesome guest suite, and then you've also got a main level master, which usually you don't see both of those two in the same combo. This master bedroom has a lot of space. You've got great natural light coming in from the backyard. You've got really tall ceilings in here. And then coming into the bathroom, you still got a bathtub, which some people love, some people hate, you know, just kind of depends on what your style is. But you still got a full bathtub right here. You've got his and her sink. You've got a nice big large closet in here that has plenty of room for a lot of different clothes. You've got water closet, you've got linen closet right here. But the cool thing is about this particular shower is you've got a nice little walk-in shower that allows you to have 2 shower heads, and it's kind of like that open feel. You don't have shower curtains or sliding doors, so it's pretty cool. It's really self-contained. You'll see that on the B-roll. All right, and then last but not least is we're gonna head upstairs and we're gonna check out the other 2 secondary bedrooms and the other living space upstairs. All right, now this definitely does feel like it has some more stairs, but it's because the downstairs has some really tall, nice ceilings. So as you come up to the upper landing area, we're gonna have 3 different sections. So the first section, you're gonna have one of your secondary bedrooms. The cool thing about this room is you're gonna have a full bathroom attached to it. So whoever has this room, whichever one of your favorite kids is gonna be that, they're gonna have their own full bathroom, single vanity sink. I know people don't have favorite kids, but they really do. The cleanest kid goes in that room because you know that they're gonna keep the bathroom clean. Coming into this main landing area, you're gonna have some storage and some linen closets up here, but you've got this really large, like upstairs living room, right? So if you got a couple of kids, maybe 2, 3, got a couple of teenagers, like they have their whole space up here, minus the kitchen, right? So you almost kind of can have 3 different separate living areas. You got the guest suite downstairs for grandma or grandpa. You've got the main master downstairs, so you never have to come upstairs. And then you've got this like upstairs living room. However, coming over here, in addition to the living area, you also have an upstairs washer and dryer, which is super nice as well too. So you've got TV, you've got washer and dryer, everything is self-contained. We have seen a couple of circumstances where we walk through some homes where maybe there's a downstairs master in another bedroom, but maybe they didn't put the laundry room downstairs, so now you're having to cart your laundry back upstairs. So having 2 separate laundry rooms, but one downstairs and one upstairs, makes things really easy, especially with the fact that you've got that downstairs master. Now coming over here to the other side of the landing area, you're gonna have your other secondary bedroom. So if you have friends over, or you know, kids have friends over, they have a whole nother bathroom, but pretty much this bathroom is also gonna be used by whoever has this bedroom. You've got 101 Dalmatians in here, but you know, still pretty decent sized room, and you've got that other bathroom. So the cool thing is pretty much every person in the house has their own bathroom. You've got the other half bathroom that's downstairs, and you've got pretty good, you know, sectioned off areas of the home. So this home can actually accommodate a lot of different uses, and this particular development does have larger than normal lots than you would typically see at most new construction communities. However, just keep in mind, we're just showing you different builders that have multi-gen or next-gen or guest suite type options. Now, JMC does have some options of a guest suite in Rockland. We did just that video about a week and a half ago. So keep in mind, some of these other homes are also gonna be sporadically throughout the Greater Sacramento Metro. We're just showing you a few different of your options. All right, so coming into this last plan, we're gonna be looking at, now we just checked out 3 awesome different developments by Hovnanian, Lennar, and JMC. This last community that you stuck around till the very end for is going to be by Elliott. Now, we're located up in Lincoln. We're at Turkey Creek Estates by Elliott Homes. Now this is their 4,100 square foot plan. It's a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bathroom. It also has the main primary master suite on the main level. It also has the in-law suite or the multi-generational suite also on the main level. So the cool thing is you have a laundry room downstairs, you have 2 main living areas, your kitchen, your dining room, everything. So just coming into the main area of the house, you're gonna have a staircase that's gonna take you up to your 3 secondary bedrooms. You're gonna have an additional 2 bathrooms upstairs as well, kind of a cool little study area and a loft. But coming right into this main living area, we're gonna go into the in-law suite. So coming into the in-law suite, now this is going to be one of the entry points that you would come into from the main area of the house. Now you're gonna have a pretty decent sized room in here, probably 14 by 14. You're gonna have 14-foot tall ceilings. You're gonna have a pretty decent area. You're gonna have a sliding door closet. And then as you're gonna be coming into the main living area, you're gonna have a full bathroom, shower, toilet, single vanity sink downstairs. And then coming into the main living area, this one's still really nice in comparison to some of the other multi-generational options that you guys have seen, or the in-law suite. So you still have a full microwave. You've got nice long countertops. Everything flows throughout the rest of the house. So you're gonna see these same blue cabinets throughout the rest of the house. Nice quartz countertop, sink. This is gonna be your entry into the single car garage, which is nice. So the person who's living in this suite most likely would be coming into the house from this area. You're gonna have a smaller refrigerator, so not a full-size option like the JMC homes. And then you're gonna have your main living area. So you can throw a ceiling fan up there. You've got your TV backs. All right, so coming back into the main rest of the house, we're gonna have the main living area on the downstairs floor. So you're gonna have dining room. You're gonna have this big, beautiful kitchen. I know Lauren talked about the last time we were in here, but this was one of our favorite design concepts. This navy blue cabinet with the red and white accents definitely gives you those 4th of July feels. But you're gonna have this beautiful high top quartz countertops where you can have maybe 7 or 8 different stools up around this countertop while somebody's cooking. You've got this beautiful KitchenAid chef's kitchen back here where you've got 6 top burner, you've got microwave down low, you've got beautiful cabinetry that goes all the way up to the main ceiling. You've got this nice living area that's gonna be down here right off of the kitchen. You're gonna have double ovens, you're gonna have like KitchenAid's version of the Sub-Zero fridge that's gonna be located in here. And then if you flip around, we're gonna be coming into another set of beautiful cabinetry. You're gonna have double wine fridges that are gonna be right on the other side of this dining room table. And then back behind us is gonna be the other main level master. So the cool thing is everybody that's got the bad knees in the family are gonna be on the first floor. So coming into this area, you are gonna have some cabinets that are gonna be right outside the master. You're gonna have this big, beautiful barn door that's going to be your access into your primary master bathroom. You're also gonna have access to the backyard from this area of the house as well too. So there's a beautiful covered courtyard that you can kind of see behind us. And then this is a primary suite if I've ever seen one. So you've got a king size bed, you've got plenty of room, they've got a sitting area in here. You could throw a desk in here if you wanted to have your office in here as well too. And then we're gonna go into the master bathroom. Now, the cool thing about these primary bathrooms on the main level is that they are also gonna connect into your laundry room from this closet as well too. So you're gonna have big, beautiful shower, walk in, everything's gonna be seamless, nice tile surround. You're gonna have double vanity sinks. And then we're gonna come into this master closet here, and this master closet is gonna be massive. So you've got plenty of space for his and hers. You don't have to split closets up. She doesn't have to take all of it as well too. But then the nice thing is as you wrap it back around, you're gonna have this awesome utility room. So you're gonna have storage space over here to the left. You're gonna have sink, cabinetry, your washer and dryer. You're also gonna have your access to the main garage from over here. So the in-law suite has their own garage, single car, and then you're also gonna have a 2-car garage that's gonna be off for your utility room. Then coming back here through the rest, you're gonna have a half bathroom that's gonna be downstairs, which is gonna be your extra bathroom for all your guests. You're gonna have a coat closet, and then we're gonna head upstairs. All right, the cool thing about this house is everybody that's got good knees in the family, they can be upstairs. So you've got this main living area upstairs. You're gonna have 3 secondary bedrooms, and then you're gonna have 2 full bathrooms. So you have this nice little study area. So they utilize this space really well in this house, where you can put in some desks. You can have, you know, upstairs study. You've got this kind of upstairs living room for the kids as well too, which kind of separates the two spaces. You don't have to worry about kids' mess coming downstairs, vice versa. All right, so then coming down here to the other side of the house, you're gonna have 3 secondary bedrooms down here. So you're gonna have 1 in the middle, you're gonna have 2 on either end, and then you're also gonna have a bathroom down here. So you're gonna have your double vanity sink, bathroom, shower, water closet separate. The nice thing I like about Elliott is they do separate the shower water closet area from the 2 double vanity sinks, so you can actually get multi-use here. So you got 2 kids that are sharing this bathroom. One can be showering, one can be brushing their teeth, and you're not gonna have that interaction. Then you're gonna have one of the secondary bedrooms. So the nice thing is all of these bedrooms have full walk-in closets, as you see, nice tall ceilings, and they're still pretty decent sized rooms. You've got a nightstand, you've got a dresser, this one's even got a chair in here. Then coming back into this hallway, you're gonna have your second bedroom up here. This is gonna be in the middle. This is also gonna be a very nice spacious room with a walk-in closet that you'll see. And then coming all the way into this bedroom at the end of the hall, this is gonna be your only bedroom upstairs that's going to have its own dedicated bathroom, and then it's also gonna have its own dedicated closet. But we're gonna jump into the map right now. We're gonna show you where all of these other communities, so we showed you 4 different communities. These were all in Placer County, but a couple of these builders actually have the multi-gen suite across the Greater Sacramento Metro. So we're gonna show you where all these different developments are throughout the Sacramento Metro, so that way you can get an idea. Let's go check it out. All right, so before we wrap this up, one thing that I did want to cover, I wanted to hop back in here on the map real quick and just kind of show you, you know, where we were at, but also some of these builders. So, you know, for the most part, we checked out 4 different communities, 1 by K. Hovnanian, 1 by JMC, 1 by Lennar, and 1 by Elliott. But just to keep in mind that those 4 builders aren't in just those 4 areas that we were at. So starting off with the K. Hovnanian, we were out in the north, I guess the west or West Roseville area, but kind of the north part in that new Winding Creek area. So K. Hovnanian has a multi-gen unit up at that particular development. Now, one thing that I will mention, and we didn't show it on the video today, but if we come all the way down here to Rancho Cordova, there actually is another K. Hovnanian community out here that we did a video a couple weeks back called The Ranch. Now the Ranch is gonna have 5 different communities that are gonna be out there, and they are gonna have 2 different like multi-gen or guest suite homes that are gonna be located there. And the cool thing I like about that one is they are gonna be single story. So you don't see those too often with the multi-gen unit as it relates to that, but they've got 2 different floor plans out there. I think one of them is called the Vaduz. The other one is called the Pasadena. So they are called extra suite pluses. They will have their own entrance to the house. They will have kind of some of their own units, but keep in mind K. Hovnanian, you know, as you saw in the video, they had, you know, a kitchen area, they had a mini fridge, they had a spot for a sink, bathroom, bedroom, and a living area. So not as much. Jumping into the next house is going to be Lennar. Lennar is going to be pretty much the original company that started this kind of next gen suite. So we showed you a next gen that was going to be out in West Roseville at Sierra Vista. Now Lennar does have a few different communities. They have a community that is going to be up here in Lincoln. They have West Roseville as well. They're going to have some communities out here in Folsom and El Dorado Hills. Don't believe they have anything out in Rancho Cordova right now, but keep that in mind. I would say they have the most diversity as it relates to next gen. So we showed you a 3,500 square foot house. I've seen next gens as small as 3,000 square foot, or even in the, you know, 2,600 square foot range. So each community is going to have a different form or a different take that they do their next gen, right? So similar to what you saw in this particular community, but they're all going to be slightly different in the sense that, you know, they're going to have a wide range. So you're not just going to find a 3,500 square foot home similar to the one that we showcased out in West Roseville. The one in Lincoln, I think, is around 3,200 square feet. Some of the ones in Folsom can range anywhere from 2,600 square feet up to 3,500 square feet. So keep that in mind. Lennar has probably the most diversity as it relates to square footage and size, but they are going to be very similar. They're going to have their own entrance. Some of them have garages, some of them don't have garages directly kind of attached to the house, or some of them are going to have their own garage, some of them won't have their own garage, just kind of depends on the floor plan. And then they are going to have similar amenities, right? So you're going to have a sink, a kitchen area, you're gonna have a living room area, bedroom, bathroom, and most likely an in-suite laundry room. Now, the third community that we took you to was gonna be JMC. JMC primarily is going to be in West Roseville and West Rockland, kind of the Whitney Ranch area. So we showed you a video of some of the next gen suites, or the the guest suites that JMC has. In my opinion, I think JMC does the best job with their next gen suites or their guest suites. They have a full kitchen, full size refrigerator, dishwasher. Pretty much the whole unit is self-contained, and a lot of those units also have their own garage. They are going to have a new community that's going to be coming up in Folsom, but right now there are 3 main areas. We showed you the one in Roseville. Last week, or a couple weeks back, we showed you one in Rockland, and then they're going to be having a new community in Folsom. The last one that we showed you was going to be the Elliott Homes by Turkey Creek. Now, those homes are absolutely beautiful, but again, I think JMC does a little bit better job of how they do their guest suite. This one is going to be up at the Turkey Creek Estates. I don't think that they have any other developments, but this is where, you know, if you have been thinking about multi-generational living, or you're gonna have maybe some kids that, you know, don't go off to college, or you're gonna have some in-laws, grandparents that are gonna be moving in with you, these multi-gen or next-gen suites, guest suites that are homes within a home, are gonna be super awesome. One thing that I will mention as well too, that we didn't showcase, but I just thought of this while we were talking, but Richmond American is also going to have a development that's going to be out in West Roseville, where they have larger than normal lots, and then they're also building separate detached ADUs for an additional cost. I believe they're still doing that. I remember talking to somebody back there in May or June of this summer. So keep that in mind. Multi-gen living has been more of a popular thing as, you know, we start taking in our grandparents or parents or kids that aren't going away to college. It gives you a multitude of different uses for that space. But this is the important thing, that phone number is going to be popping up. We actually love it when you guys reach out to us, shoot us a phone call, send us a text, or send us an email. That way we can connect with you and figure out which one of these areas are going to fit you best with your budget, your lifestyle, your family, and everything that's going on. And as much as we love making these videos, we actually love more helping you out with all of your real estate needs. So that number's up there. Pause the video, take a screenshot, or better yet, if you want to check out more videos of all the different new construction communities that we've been doing in this Greater Sacramento area, go ahead and check out that playlist right here. We're going to put those up so you can just kind of binge watch on all the different new construction communities that are in the area.